I'm out at one of the spots you've seen me at many times before. But they cut a road out to the main road, so they took out a lot of trees and stuff. So we're gonna scan it and see what we can find. Hopefully there's something there. Well, you can see where they cut through, across the button field, and then over into that side, which ought to be pretty good over there. Well, I think we got a two-piece button, and right behind me is where I found some South Carolina buttons. It's right there. And you can see where the, I don't know if you can see it or not, right there to right there, the traco went over this mound. There we go. Two-piece button, man. I'm not sure what kind it is. It is an eagle button. Alright, I'll take it. Cool. The shank I think is missing. Nope, it's got a shank on it too. Alright, turn that off. Give me a second, I'll clean it up. See what we can see. My brush. To metal detect, I highly recommend you take a brush into the field so you can clean this stuff off and get a good look at it. You have to clean it completely, but it's always a good idea. Of course, I don't know if you want to hear my advice or not. It's in pretty good shape. Alright. Yeah, there's a back mark on it. I'll have to clean it up when we get home. Alright, an eagle button, general service. I can see the shield with stripes. I got another button right here. I saw it for a second. I lost it. Where did you go? Over here. There it is. Yep, flat button. Yeah, nothing on there, but it's a nice flat button with a shank on there. Alright, cool, it's old. Well, a little lead ball down in there. Well, down in that hole is a piece of an old button, and I'm in the field now. Been in here many times. It's being masked by a piece of iron. I'll take it even though it's like 3/4 or a half of a button. Alright, I think you can hear me. The wind's pretty bad out here. I'm up where I got the South Carolina buttons, and I think I got another two-piece button down in that hole. Let's see what it is. Eagle button, and that's an artillery button. Oh, and it's War of 1812. I'm pretty sure it's a it's actually a it's not a two-piece. Alright, let me clean it up. I mean, it may just be Civil War. That's cool too. Alright, hopefully you can see that a little bit better. And it's concave, and it's got a shank, maybe a back mark. Oh, that's an awesome button right there. Look at that. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to clean it up. I don't see anything on it right off. Can't even tell if it's I think it's a piece of brass. But what's going on? I'm in the field that I've hit a lot and found a lot of buttons, and you saw that artillery button a second ago. But what they've done is that when they cleared the road, they pushed up this pile behind me, and they also pushed the grass way down and actually tore up the dirt a little bit. So that's actually allowing me to go a little deeper, and the grass was always been high. So it's allowing me to get a little closer to the ground. I'm picking out some of the some strong signals and scratchy signals and finding stuff. So hopefully we'll find some more good stuff. Alright, it's an exciting day. Alright, I'm headed right in there and down here. A little piece of lead, not sure exactly what it is just yet. Alright, now down in that hole right there is a fired musket ball. So that's pretty cool because I am where they started pushing this mound of dirt back. It's exposing. Wow, this was deep. A scratchy signal that I wasn't sure I was going to do. It's something big and random. I'll show you in a second. I'll show you how deep it is. That's the pinpointer right there. That's 9 inches. So you can see, I don't know what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 inches, something like that. It's right there. Big and round, look at that. Well, no idea what that is. Huh. Very interesting looking. So it's not just a washer, I don't think. Alright, let me clean it with the brush. It's got a big hole in the middle. It's big, so that's why I picked it up, but let's clean off the other side and see what it looks like. I don't know what it is. Wow. You can see it's turned, like some of the buttons are turned, but it's got a big hole, and it's got a ridge around the side of it. Huh. Okay, I may never know what that is. Alright, this is a scratchy signal, but after I dug that plug, it cleared up. It may just be a piece of aluminum or something very small. Yeah, I think it's just a... Oh, that's pipe stem. Huh, alright, cool, clay pipe stem. But that's not what it's picking up, but I'll take that. Put that in the pouch. Alright, I'm gonna find a place to put it without dropping it. Something right in here. I think it's gonna be something very small. Oh yeah. It disappeared. Oh no. Where'd it go? It's over here somewhere. Right there. Just a piece of aluminum, but I'll take it for that pipe stem. Alright, there's something in this hole, and look! Big old piece. Old glass, thick. Yeah, that's old glass right there. Probably a piece of an onion bottle or a wine bottle or something. There's something in that hole. Let's see if I got it out too. I don't know if it's going to be able to have been finding aluminum. That's why I didn't really start filming it until I saw that black glass. That's a button, I think. Right there. Yep. Sure is. That button. A piece of black glass. A piece of iron right there, and I flipped it and started to get a signal right there. I thought this was a button, but I don't think it is. Maybe some kind of pendant or something. It's got a little spur on it or something. Alright, sitting right there. Let me clean it up with the toothbrush. See what we got. Oh. Actually, I have a regular brush. This is, I think, that's what's left of a watch winder. Quite an old one too. I'm not sure. I'll get it cleaned up, but you can see the design of it. Following the road, not much here. Some great big old turkeys over here though. They're going to take off when they see me. See them down there, some big ones. A couple of big gobblers. Alright. Not taking off as quick as I thought they would, but they will when I go down there. Well, I'm up in the very front area. Friend David's been up here with me before. He'll know where it is. We think there was a house here, but it was grown up. There was like brambles and all that stuff. And they came through here. They're putting the road through here. They haven't completely cleared it, but enough where I can get some stuff. Found a couple of brass pieces, but I think I have a silver coin. It was down in this hole. I didn't expect it. And see, there it is. May just be a punch out. Oh, it's a washer. Oh well, maybe there's something up in here. I think that's a stainless steel washer too. Right in there, a measuring spoon. That wouldn't be here unless there was a house here. This isn't that old, but I'm not sure how old the house is. Piece of a bell right there. It's a pretty big one too. Well, I found some clock parts. Now I got the spoon, some other little pieces like a grommet. So looking like from that stuff, maybe early 1900s, late 1800s, maybe a little later. Yeah, that might be a flattened musket ball. Found a Fort Sumter Hotel spoon handle. I guess I should have shown it. So that means that they used to bring the pig slop through here. So maybe the people that had a house right here had the pigs. Well, I'm right now where these brambles are, and down on this hole. It's getting a good signal, but it was scratchy. First thing to come up, of course, was a piece of iron. Can't find it now. But there was a buckle down in there. Little tiny buckle. Look at that. Cool. All brass. Even a little pin in the middle. Maybe a watch band buckle. It looks relatively old though. Down in that hole right there. Very decorative piece. It's pretty neat looking. Alright, I usually dig on my knees, but I think it's tearing them up. But anyway, that's how I dig. There's so many stickers in here, I can't do that. But I stuck my hand down in there and pulled it back out, and I think I got a coin. Look at that. Yep. Buffalo. Cool. Yeah, it looks like it's in good shape too. It might have a date on there. Buffalo nickel. Alright. Yep, hopefully I'll get a date off of it. I think we got a button right there. We do. I think so. I think it has the shank on it. Yep, sure does. Flat button. Alright, cool. Alright, a little tiny musket ball. Waiting on a text to pick up my daughter, so it might be time to go in a minute. In a minute now, I'll get that text and I'll have to go, so that might be the last find. Pretty good day out. Oh, now that whole saw piece of pottery right there. Which is not surprising for this field. And musket ball came rolling out. Perfectly dropped one. That's pretty cool right there. Well, some iron down in that hole, but I got one of those little old bronze nails shaped like a hook. Flattened out. I wonder if they're making a fishing hook or something with that. I'll check this out. I'm not sure what it is. I'll go get something to drink. You can hear it in my voice. Not sure what that is. Some little finial. Gotta watch out for Mr. Bull, but look at the little tiny calf. He was born not too long ago. He's tiny. He's got a real white face. Herpers, I think, is what they call these cows. I think I'm right. Mr. Bull, right there. Call him Curly. He's got curly hair on his head. Alright everyone, that was a great hunt. Turned out to be really good. Got a couple of really good finds. So we'll go through some of these and then I'll put you in macro and show you a couple others. But you can see some of the miscellaneous. That was deep, over 13 inches. Whatever that is, some kind of cap or something, I'm not exactly sure. Some brass pieces. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's a piece of a pocket knife. This little top piece, and then this would have been part of the frame that came down like that. Piece of pewter. This is a watch winder. You saw this on there. That's what's left of one anyway. That's what it looks like to me. And then the buckle, which I don't know if that's too old, but it's a pretty neat buckle. These cool brass nails, these are always cool to find. And then musket balls and lead balls. Another piece of lead. A piece of pipe. This is a piece of brass, but it's encased in iron, so I'm not sure what that is. And then another lead ball there. And then the buttons and the coin up here. So let's put you in macro and see what they look like. Alright, I didn't show this in the last clip, but I think this went on the side of a cartridge box. The leather pouch that the soldiers put their bullets in. I think this was the piece that the leather strap would have buckled onto to hold the cartridge box shut. I think that's what that is. Alright, there's the buffalo nickel. You can see the buffalo on the back and the Indian head on the front, and it is date is rubbed off, so or the year, I think. Yeah, you can barely make it out there. It's almost rubbed off. That's a common problem with the early ones. 1930s maybe. And then we've got some buttons. These buttons don't have anything on them. This one looks like it might have. And that, I can't tell if that's pewter or brass. Then a flat button and another flat button. And here are the best finds. This one right here. Got a cool little service eagle button. And I'm not sure of the back mark on it. It's pretty worn. It was in the area where it was pretty wet. And this is really cool. We've got a artillery eagle button with some of the gold gilt left on it. And the back mark down in there. Again, hard to see. Probably about War 1812, I would imagine. So that's a pretty cool find. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the hunt, and I'll see you at the next one.